Hey, welcome back and welcome to the Current Reads. Every other Wednesday, we pick a different library to check in on and see what people all over our viewing area are reading. Can you see what's different on the map here? We've been to 11 places on both sides of the river, and this week, for our 12th stop, we're headed west to the West Liberty Public Library. So joining us now is the library's director, Allie Paarsmith. Allie, thank you so much for being here.
Of course, thank you for having me.
All right, when I asked you for 3 books for today, we decided 3 just wasn't enough. So you guys get a bonus book today. We're doing 4 of them. But Allie, tell me about the theme that you chose.
Sure. So we are here at the library celebrating Native American Heritage Month. And so I picked 4 books that are either by Native authors or about Native people. Yeah.
I love it. So let's just dive right in. Your first book is called The Truth. What does this read?
The Truth According to Ember is a Chickasaw woman who can't catch a break serves up a little white lie that snowballs into so much more in this witty and irresistible rom-com by debut author Danica Nava.
Okay, so there's rom-com going on. What happens to them?
Sorry, what was that?
So tell us about the story. How does this romance happen?
Sure. So she gets a job doing a little bit of a lie on her resume, and the IT guy in the office is just pretty cute. If you get a chance to take a look at the cover, he's on there, and it's great.
Oh yeah, we're showing the cover here right now. Okay, so the next book that you've got, Redbone. Tell me about this one.
Sure. So this is actually the true story of the Native American rock band Redbone. And they wrote Come and Get Your Love, which I'm sure people have heard. And it's about the riveting and powerful story of the Native American civil rights movement and their struggle for identity told through the lens of this career of the West Coast rock and roll pioneers.
Oh my gosh, and how did this author write this book? Was this a biography or?
It is a biography, but it's also a comic book. So this isn't one by, the previous one was an Own Voices tale. So Danica Nava is Chickasaw. And this one is by, I believe, a couple of white authors. But it is just about the story of Redbone, the rock band.
When I saw the cover for that one particularly we just showed, it struck me. It was just a beautiful cover.
It's gorgeous.
And your third book, The Other Side, what's this one?
The Other Side of Perfect by Melanie Florence. It's when Autumn, a wealthy girl from an indigenous family, comes across Cody face down in the laneway behind her house, beaten by his father. She lets him hide out in her dad's art studio. And it's the story of his neglect and abuse comes out, so does hers. And so it's an unlikely friendship. It's actually a Canadian author, and I believe that it's written, they alternate chapters. And so one of the authors, Melanie Florence, and the other author, Richard Scrimger, writes the opposite chapters. And I think that that's a really cool collaboration.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever read a book like that before.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I love it when I read collaborations that work out really well.
Yeah, that's the key right there, right?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about your final book now.
Sure. So this one's a picture book, and near and dear to my heart. My daughter loves it. The book is called Fry Bread, A Native American Family Story by Kevin Noble Maillard. And it's a picture book, and it tells how people make fry bread and how to describe fry bread, which is a very classic Native American dish, and celebrates that tradition of sharing fry bread during family meals. And stories both about family, history, culture, traditions, new and old.
I love the range of the books that you picked. And I wanted to ask you, Allie, November, the whole month of November is Native American Heritage Month. So as the month has gone by and you've been featuring these books, have any patrons talked about what it was like to read them or their feedback on those?
We do get every once in a while some commentary on our displays and things, and it's just nice to be able to provide diverse perspectives. So making sure that people can, I believe fully in the power of empathy through fiction and nonfiction, but empathy through books and learning about how, some people's struggles may be different, but at the core of them, everybody experiences similar things.
And Allie, in the time that we have left, why don't you introduce people to the West Liberty Public Library? It's a gorgeous historic building.
Yes, so we are a Carnegie Library, originally built in 1904. The building was expanded in 2000, and we almost, I think, tripled our square footage at that point. It was just a tiny little building. People used to think all the time that we're a church, or that we used to be a church. We were never a church, always built as a library. We just we're 2 blocks from our local middle school, and so we have a lot of teens and tweens coming in the afternoons, and we try to keep things current and relevant, and it's really fun.
Yeah, Allie was telling me before we started, you've been at the library for, oh my gosh, you're just coming up on your anniversary.
Yes, I am.
Since January 2020.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Allie, congratulations. I didn't even put that together until right now. And thank you
Thanks.
so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
And if you guys at home want to check out any of these books, you can head over to our website and click on the As Seen on TV tab.